Welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to say this and that in Korean. But before we do that, we're going to need to learn a little bit about the verb 이다, meaning to be. We've already learned about using 이다 in a couple examples when we learned how to introduce ourselves. For example, 저는 석진이에요 or 저는 빌리예요. So for a quick refresher, you'll use 이에요 after a consonant and 예요, which is actually pronounced as 에요 after a vowel. And you can think of 이다 like an equal sign. So if you're saying 저는 빌리예요, what you're really saying is I, as for me, I equal I am Billy. Now let's learn how to say this and that. And the first word is how to say this. 이. 이 is an adjective. That means it is used directly before a noun, before a person, place, or a thing. An adjective is any word that adds meaning to a noun. So in this case, you're saying this noun. Specifically, 이 means that something is close to the speaker. So this as in close to me. This thing, this noun, this person. For example, 이 영화, this movie. 이 TV, this television. 이 음악, this music. Next we have that, 그. Now 그 is also used before a noun in the same way and means that. But here it's used for talking about something that is close to the listener, not the speaker. So anytime you're talking about something that's not close to you but close to the speaker, that, you can say 그 and then the noun. So here are some examples. 그 영화, that movie. 그 TV, that TV. 그 음악, that music. And finally, we have one more way that we can say that, which is different from 그, and that is 저. 저 also works in the same way. Now, this does not mean 저 as an I. This is used as an adjective to mean that over there, not close to me, and not close to you, but somewhere else, somewhere farther from both of us. 저. So, here are some examples. 저 영화, that movie. 저 TV, that television. 저 음악, that music. So for a quick review, 이 is used to say this when something's close to the speaker. This. 그 is used to say that whenever it's far from the speaker but close to the listener. And 저 is used to say that when it's something that's far from both the listener and the speaker. So, that over there. And before we move on, let's do a quick conversation practice using these three words. So we have 빌리 and 경은. First, 빌리 says, 저는 그, that, 케이크, cake, 그 케이크를 갖고 싶어요. I want to have that cake, as in that next to you, the listener. To which 경은 replies, 이 케이크는, as for this cake, let's talk about this cake close to me. 피자 케이크예요. It equals, or it is, 예요, a pizza cake. This sounds disgusting, but please remember, these are just examples. Finally, Billy would say, 저는, as for me, 저, that, over there, away from both of us, 저 케이크를 먹고 싶어요. I want to eat that cake, which is neither close to me nor close to the listener. To which 경은 would reply, 저 케이크는, that cake over there, 피자 케이크예요, is a pizza cake. So that cake over there is a pizza cake. But we're not done. There are other ways that you can say this and that if you're going to be using them as a noun. For example, 이것, 이것. This is a noun, meaning a person, place, or thing, and this word by itself means this, as in this thing right here. 이 means this, and 것 means thing, so literally you are saying this thing, 이것. Now this is used whenever that thing is close to the person speaking, just like 이. So here are some example sentences we can use with this now. 이것은, as for this thing, we have the topic marker, as for this thing, 영화예요. It equals, or it is, a movie, 영화. 이것은 TV예요. This thing, this is a television. 이것은 음악이에요. This thing or this is music. Note again, 이, 그, and 저 are only adjectives and would have to come before a noun. But 이것 itself is a noun and can be used just like any other noun in Korean. The next word is 그것, using 그 from before meaning that, something close to the listener, and 것 meaning thing, and it means that thing that's close to the listener. So here are some examples of 그것. 그것은 영화예요. That thing or just that is a movie. 그것은 TV예요. That equals or that is a television. 그것은 음악이에요. That thing or that is music. And finally, just like we had 이, 그, and 저 for adjectives, we also have 저것 for that thing, which is something that's far from both the listener and the speaker. So something over there, that thing over there. Here are some examples of that. 저것은 영화예요. That is a movie over there. 저것은 TV예요. That is a television over there. 저것은 음악이에요. That is music over there. So to review these, we have 이것, this thing which is close to the speaker. 그것, that thing which is close to the listener. And 저것, which is something that's far from both the listener and the speaker. So here's a conversation practice that uses these three new nouns. 저는 그것을 갖고 싶어요. 저는 그것, that thing, 을, object marker, 갖고 싶어요. So I want to have that thing. I want to have that. To which 경은 replies, 이것은, this thing, since it's something close to her, the listener, 이것은 피자 케이크예요. Again, our pizza cake. So this is a pizza cake. Billy would then say, 저는 저것을 먹고 싶어요. I want to eat that thing over there, so something else. To which 경은 would reply, 저것은, as for that thing over there, not close to me nor you, 피자 케이크예요. That is a pizza cake. So before we go, some quick notes. Again, 이, 그, and 저 are adjectives, therefore they must be used before nouns. You would not just say 이는 as in this thing, you would say 이 noun, this something. And the same goes for 그 and 저. 이것, 그것, and 저것, however, are nouns by themselves. So if you just wanted to say, I want this, or I want that, or give me that, well, you would just use 이것, 그것, or 저것. And one more small note, 이것, 그것, and 저것 are commonly shortened to just 이거, 그거, and 저거 in speaking. So you'll more often just hear 이거, 그거, or 저거 instead of their full versions, but know that both exist and you will see both used. So in this lesson, we learn how to say this, that, and that over there, both as adjectives and as nouns. So practice this lesson and I will see you in the next one. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.